Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Cassie and today we're going to be reviewing the Jeffree Star and MannyMUA collab. I only have the highlighter. I've never tried any of Jeffree Star's highlighters. I've heard lots of really amazing things about them, that they're very intense and extreme. I really like highlights like that. I don't have the box that it came in. I figure that you guys probably don't care about that part anyways. So this is the actual packaging and I'm sure you can tell it is holographic. It is absolutely beautiful. I love the packaging. Packaging is very heavy. It is very large. Just for reference, this is one of the Tarte blushes. As you can see, the pan is literally just as large. I really like the imprint. I think it's really cute. It has Jeffree Star's star like it does on all of his other highlighters, and then the crescent moon, and that is Manny's symbol. This retails for $29, which is a lot, but you get a lot of product in here. You get 15 grams or 0.53 ounces. So that is a lot. That's more than you're gonna get in any other highlighter or like single pan highlighter. Like I said, I can't really refer back to any of his other highlighters because I've never tried them. This is the only one that I've tried. And I have to say, you guys, I really am not impressed. I didn't think that I was going to do an entire video on this highlighter, but I felt like I should just because my thoughts were a lot different on it than I thought they would be. So I first just want to mention, when I got this, immediately I swatched it, obviously. And I don't know if it will pick up on camera, but I have hit serious hard pan right here. And basically what that is when you get like a weird film over top of it, and most of the time it's from like the oils on your finger or something, and the product just kind of doesn't swatch as well in that particular spot. I do have to say there is a little bit of glitter going on in this highlighter. This just does not swatch well at all. Not only was I not impressed by the hard pan that happened, but when I went to swatch on my arm, my friend Tara was sitting next to me and she was like, "You paid $29 for that?" And she's not really into the whole like Jeffree Star hype like I am. I really love Jeffree Star. I have been into him since I was in like 7th grade. And I love MannyMUA. But this is the swatch, and that was like digging in pretty good. And the light like really reflects, and it looks pretty right there in the swatch. But in person, I just have to say it is translating very chunky. Even on my hand, it's like really emphasizing the texture on my hand. Like, well, I don't really have texture on my hand. I guess like you can just, it's like emphasizing the lines and like little wrinkles and things that I have in there. Hopefully that picked up on camera. It's just significantly more chunky than really any other highlighter that I've ever tried. When you swatch it, it's like chunks of it are just like falling off. And like, can you see how weird it's making my finger look? I hope that this picks up on camera. It looks really chunky and thick. When I squeeze my finger, it's like chunks of it are coming off. Like, I really hope this is picking up because it looks strange. I have some highlighters here that I can swatch just to show you like shade comparison. The two highlighters that I have here that I will swatch next to it are both the Tarte Amazonian Clay highlighters, and I have the shade Stunner and the shade Exposed. These just swatch so much better. I love the formula of these. So we have Exposed right here, and then we have Jeffree's, and then we have Stunner. And these are both the Amazonian Clay highlighters. Exposed is much more like gold or champagne, and it makes Eclipse look much more pink. Stunner looks very similar to it, but it's a little less pink than Eclipse is. I think Eclipse is a really great shade for my skin tone, to be honest. It's not too pink because I'm not a fan of like very, very pink highlighters unless that's just like the look I'm going for that day. But it's just a nice, soft, wearable pink. But let's just go ahead and get applying this to the face. I'm going to be using my Morphe M510. That's what I always use to highlight. Honestly, you guys, I can even tell like in the pan how chunky this highlighter is. So let's see. Okay, this is applying so much nicer than it did the other day. The other day, I honestly was not like seeing any pigment. I think it's really pretty. It definitely is still looking pretty chunky on the skin. It's emphasizing texture. I like it more now that I've applied it right now than I did before I started filming this video, to be honest. But it's definitely not my favorite highlight formula. I love the packaging and I love how much product you get. I think that he puts a lot of effort and thought into his products and his formulas, but this formula is just not my favorite one, like I said. I think it's a really stunning, like intense highlight. I don't know if I would order any of his other highlighters. This just isn't my favorite product. Would I recommend it? I would say I would recommend it. Maybe if you haven't tried any of his other highlighters and you've just been really interested and you really want to support Manny, then it would be worth it. I mean, I think $29 is a pretty decent deal, and I actually think you can use Manny's 10% off code. I think that I'm happy I got it. If there were any highlighters that I wanted to try, I'm glad that it was this one, just because I'm supporting Jeffree and Manny. I like literally do not see that I would ever hit pan on this highlighter because it has a lot of product in there and you seriously don't need that much at all. Just for fun and for the video's sake, I am going to build this up, and I'm literally just brushing it in twice. I already brushed it in there once, and let's just build it up. Oh my holy shit. So that's intense. It doesn't look like a white stripe, surprisingly. When the light is not reflecting off of it, you'd think it would because it's so intense, but whoa. If you are not into an intense glow, then you might not be into this highlighter. I do think that if you go in with a really light hand that you can make this look a little more natural, but it's definitely not gonna give you that glow from within type glow. I shouldn't even say natural. You can make it look more wearable, I guess I should say, because you're never gonna make this highlighter look natural. You can make it wearable, but not natural. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty. I like it. I love Jeffree. I love Manny. I'm glad I got it. I should not have spoke badly about this on Snapchat before I really was able to try it on its own. As far as hitting hard pan, I'm not really excited about that. I don't really understand what was going on with that. My hands were clean, so I'm not sure, but I mean, it's only one little part of it and it probably won't even matter at all because there's so much product in here. I guess that's gonna be it. I'm honestly pleasantly surprised right now. That was a different turnout than I thought it was going to be. But anyways, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure that you subscribe and hit the little bell next to the subscribe button so that you get notified every time that I upload a new video. I do upload 3 times a week, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.